Hello, my name is Rothnum, and welcome to Alone in the Dark, a brand new horror game that came out recently on the PlayStation. Well, not just PlayStation. It really came out on everything. We're gonna go with standard difficulty, guidance, modern, old school. Extra help provided to make the experience smoother and easier, including hints and helpful highlights for those who want to figure out everything for themselves. No extra systems to guide the player. We'll go with modern. Because I'm stupid. Ribbit. 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 That's an alligator. I was like, that's a big frog. Move it. You're in the way. You biggin'. Alone in the dark.
So, your uncle. What's wrong with him?
He's possessed.
As in
Okay.
the devil?
Something like that. He says a dark man is following him, watching him at all times.
Interesting.
What do you make of it?
It's nonsense, of course, but I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. You see, it runs in my family.
Possession?
No, detective. Deteriorating melancholy.
Ah,
Practically every member of the Hartwood family is driven mad before they grow old.
that sucks.
But Jeremy didn't kill himself. Is that why he's at your setup?
Despite being convinced that he is truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips on Dr. Gray and his psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
Huh, okay.
You mentioned the letter.
So he's not completely gone.
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff and all the other patients of being involved in some cult. And now they are also out to get him.
Could it be real? Or is it all just in his head?
It's a story he tells himself, Mr. Carnby. Anything to avoid the truth.
Which is?
That we're all terribly insignificant. That people mean so very little to one another. That there is no one out to get Jeremy Hartwood because he isn't worth getting.
Here we are.
Yeah, if you don't think there's any truth to it, then why are you bringing a detective to investigate?
My uncle's not well, Mr. Carnby. I want to make sure he's all right.
Then what's my part in this? You couldn't get a cab?
Gosh.
I just wouldn't feel safe going alone.
Okay.
Did you bring a gun?
Yeah. You think it'll actually come to that?
No. But you might need to wave it around depending on how agreeable the staff will be.
Well,
What exactly are we gonna do when we find Jeremy?
I don't know. Let's just find him first.
I'm a little concerned about Edward Carnby or Emily Hartwood. I'm going to choose the detective because at least I understand his motivation for being here. He was asked to be here by the lady. She doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I might have to go through and play as her next time. Oh, no
Hello?
Skippy. Hi,
Hello?
my name is Edward.
Abandoned.
It can't be. There has to be someone around.
Oh, the door's open.
Wait here. I'll go around back.
I'd be even more concerned now. Chapter 1. Okay. Look for a way inside the house. There's an engine and a light. What is this? Is this a flashlight?
Now, what do we got here?
Flashlight. Clue. Kitchen garden key. Okay. Ha, okay. It's interesting that it's stuck to his chest. It's like he's going do do do, and then leaning way back to see up at the ceiling. Because I can, yeah, full on. And is there anything in here? Not that I can see. Okay. So there is a sprint. Ugh. Didn't like that. No. Use the kitchen garden key. Open sesame. Hey! You stop that. Stop making weird noises. It kind of has a Resident Evil feel to it almost. And what kind of key do I need here?
I'm not getting in there.
Yeah, I don't have a key for it. There's a greenhouse, looks like. You wouldn't happen to have a key in your bowl, would you? No. Of course not. Why would you? And the planter? No. Alright, well, let's keep going. Hello? Hey. That's an awesome looking willow tree. Door just closed behind me.
That's one big tree to fit inside a conservatory.
Housekeeper's key. Hello?
Huh? What?
Hello? Higher voices. Don't like it. Can I go in here? It worked. Wait. There was upstairs, too. What's upstairs? I'm assuming that's just the door beneath me closing. I'm hoping that's just the door beneath me closing. Hello? Okay, it's just my reflection. There is a reflection, so that's kind of cool. What are you? Pistol bullets. Sweet! I has more ammo. 3 more rounds. Oh, I can't climb the stairs. I want to go up to the catwalk and go around and see if there was anything to find. That's back outside. Do I still have the key? Nope. That one.
Desero.
That could... Okay. Desero, the old plantation building, was ready to fall, but kept alive by some starry-eyed carpetbagger called Dr. Gray. Seeing how the staff couldn't even be bothered with answering the door, Detective Carnby figured they would just head inside and grab Jeremy. He just needed to open the front door for Emily first, so she could talk to her uncle. Edward Carnby, P.I. So, I don't have the key anymore. Open sesame. Hello? Whiskey?
Don't mind if I do.
Ooh. So that's health. The whiskey is health. That's actually kind of cool. I kind of like that. Okay, what's in here? A bibble? Family bibble.
Every day your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many have lost all hope. I read in the papers about people suffering. Pictures of dust-covered landscapes without a drop of water. I wish I knew if you were still tending the earth, or if you had turned your back against us. I have started to look for help elsewhere. I pray you will tell me if I am going down a path that you find disagreeable. With help from Baptiste and Charlotte,
Are
found
you talking to
comfort
God?
in the practice of the voodoo. I have long been skeptical.
I
of
don't think
accurate
God is
knowledge,
going to
but
like that.
it's been of good use to me. It seems all harmless in my book. I say some words dreamt up by the Creoles, and I carry around a small pocket of gree-gree. Nothing of this is mentioned in the Bible, of course, but the French Quarter priestess tells me it's all connected. She says the Christian God is just one more perspective on the creator of things. That's what I like to think, but the other way around, that the spirits of her faith are just aspects of you, our Heavenly Father. I am so grateful for the words you gave Mr. Hartwood. We will sing your praises at St. John's Eve. The world will be blessed soon again. Only the sacrifices of the Old Testament compare to your demands. Let it be the truth. A mother of earth, wood, and dirt. A mother of 1,000 young.
Sacred sand, $1. Black cat oil, $1.50. Devil shoestrings, a quarter. That makes $2.75, madame.
What was that you were telling the doctor? A goat without horns. What does that mean?
Ah, you must have misheard me, madame. I said no such thing.
Please, I know I don't look like any of you, but I'm devout. I'm ready to do what it takes.
Do not be so eager to sacrifice the few things you have left, madame. Now please, leave my store.
A goat without horns.
Okay, first, that's a very strange. Sounds like they're getting ready to do a summoning ritual of some kind. But I wanted to do. Oh, well. Turn in-game subtitles on or on. I want them on. But it's not showing them. That's weird. It sounds like they're getting ready to do a demonic summoning of some kind or something like that. I only got one extra bullet there? That was lame. Open. This. This does. It feels very much like the beginning of Resident Evil 4, going into some random house and... Rat poison! A Great Depression. Interesting.
What was that?
Items are non-essential items that you can find throughout the game. Completing sets will uncover forbidden knowledge and sometimes even more. Items carry over from game to game. Some sets can't even be completed without playing both Carnby's and Emily's campaign. So you do have to play as both. That's interesting. Okay. In that sense, it is like a lot of the Resident Evil games where you have two different characters. You got to play as both to get through everything. More health. I guess we'll close that. What's in here? More bullets. 3. More bullets. 2 more. So I should be at 9? Yeah. Hello? Hello? Well, that opened. I don't want to go that way yet, though. I want to go this way. Hello? Sabotage.
Please do not touch the boiler. It is working after all. While the sabotage has caused a leak, only the decorative plate has been completely ruined. Let's wait for Mr. Chance to turn up and he can take a look at the leak. Mr. Waits.
Okay.
That doesn't look safe.
Yeah, you're telling me. So it's a puzzle. I think I'm missing some pieces to it, though. It looks like a slider puzzle. Well, that goes upstairs. So, what was over here, then? Rats. Streetcar ticket. The Crescent City. Found several things here. More bullets. Tres más. I have a total of 19 rounds. That's pretty decent. Lock gate. Okay. Well, that's 2 keys I don't have that I need. All right. Let's go. Hello. It's very. What? It's just barred. Okay, so that one's barred. This one's open. Hello. There's a reflection. It's pretty. Why do I see the front and back of me? It's a lot. More bullets. Open sesame. Dersetto floor plans. Okay, so I got conservatory. That's where I need to get to, the front door. Oh, I got the plaza key.
Okay.
Okay. That's not the right key. Locked medicine box. Health. Would be this Lottie's
Sunday,
diary.
June 22nd. I spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others, but I'm scared that he will do something irreversible. Cassandra is upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waits brought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it to her, but the company didn't send a new key this time around, so the box is just sitting there on my desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing one lately. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlor. Unless it turns up by itself, it will have to wait. I have to figure out where Jeremy is. I think Jack knew something. that dog of his found a strange rot permeating the house. She's showing us, he said, like those blots and streaks of fetid rot was talking to him.
So the box for the pain medicine is inside the grand parlor. Do I have a map now? Map, here we go. The grand parlor is there. Okay. There's really no way for me to... Ah, okay, so that's what that is. So there's no way for me to, like, point at it where you can actually see it. Hold to open the map. Okay, it's easy enough. Library needs a key.
I need the key.
What's upstairs? It's dark.
It's wedged shut.
Interesting. Is there anything else up here that I can actually do? Private, no entry. Need a key.
Looks important.
Yeah. Okay, well, that answers that question. I need keys and ways to get into all these rooms. In we go. Okay, so that's back out in the garden area, it looks like. Open door! There really doesn't appear to be anybody here. Need a key,
I need
okay.
the key.
A radio. Rubber stamper. Lost children. Need a key for that.
I need the
Okay.
key.
What about this? That opened. Nice grandfather clock. That's kind of cool. Wait! There was something else to see in here. The Picayune
The Great
Post.
Depression. President Hoover raises tariffs on over 20,000 imported goods in an act to protect American labor. Following the collapse of the Wall Street stock market on October 24 last year, American industry has suffered greatly. Thousands of companies have gone bankrupt and left a large part of the American workforce unemployed. In an attempt to turn the tide, the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act has been signed by President Herbert Hoover. By regulating commerce with foreign countries, the government hopes to encourage the industries of the United States to compete with cheap foreign imports. Superstition on rise. New Orleans voodoo stores and spiritual mediums see increased profit during troubled times. While the
Interesting.
market has faced hard times ever since Black Thursday of last year, voodoo doctors and
1930.
snake charmers see significant rise in number of customers. With the coming eve of St. John on the 23rd, the police expect increased cult activity around Bayou St. John, the southern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. Voodoo rituals in that area on the eve of St. John have a long tradition reaching back to the first snake worshippers brought as slaves from West Africa. During the 19th century, its practice was popularized by the legendary Marie Laveau and has since been embraced by many of the Creoles and the surviving aristocracy of the French Quarter.
Interesting.
Author seeks asylum. Rumors regarding author Cassandra Beauregard making Derceto her home verified. Derceto Hospital is an old plantation building on the eastern shores of Lake
That's where we are.
Pontchartrain. While often considered an asylum for
I
the
think.
insane, residing Dr. Elmore Lee Gray prefers to think of it as a convalescent home, a place where you can go to rest. The patient list is kept secret, but thought to include many of the black sheep of wealthy families, because at Derceto, treatment does not come for free. Local author Cassandra Beauregard has now been confirmed by her own admission. She's been lauded as a powerful Creole voice and written many successful books. Lately it was reported from Hollywood that she has finished a moving picture manuscript titled Slaughter Gulch. That film is set to hit the theaters next year.
Okay, so a little more information about this place, apparently. So there's an author here as well. That's barricaded. Okay. No, don't close on me. Open, says me. Hello, Mr. Bear. You want a hug? Okay, never mind.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
What are you doing? Who are you?
Whoa, pardon me, excuse me. My name is Edward Carnby, private investigator. I hope you don't mind we let ourselves inside.
I do mind. This is private property. You can't just barge in here.
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. It's urgent, and no one was answering the door.
We can't hear you knocking anymore. None of us can.
Who is your uncle, darling?
Jeremy. Am I right? She has that heartwood glue, doesn't she?
That's right.
Okay, that's
I'm
interesting.
Emily Hartwood. I just came to make sure my uncle is all right.
Well,
And why
you're
couldn't you hear the
unavailable
knocking?
right now. You will have to come back another day.
Unavailable how? Is he sleeping? We can wait.
He's lost.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Who's your man again, Miss Hotwood?
My name's Edward Carnby, private investigator.
Splendid.
Enough! All of you, get back to your rooms. McCarthy, keep your eyes on the child. And you two, please leave immediately.
Look,
Nope.
We're not here to cause any trouble. Just let us see the old man, satisfy the curiosity of my client here, and we'll be off.
Jeremy has gone missing. There's no need to worry, but it might be some time before he turns up. The whole staff is looking for him.
What? He ran off?
I don't have time for any of this. Please, come back tomorrow.
In that case,
no.
we'll just wait in his room. You don't mind, do you? It's upstairs, right?
Wait, you can't.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
Ha!
In the corridor. It's the first door on your left. I'll tell Dr. Gray you're here.
Excellent. Thank you, madam.
Don't take no for an answer. Just go. Yes. Well,
All right, here we are.
other than
Let's look
art, it
around.
doesn't look like it's
See if
that
we can get a
weird
few
of a
clues.
place. Search Jeremy's room for clues. Okay. So another slider puzzle. Need a key. Oh, there was something floating there. I was like, "What is that?" it's a speaky bubble. And the commonplace book.
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape.
There's 5
Only
pages.
his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity. Staring directly into the face of that demonic sultan would surely sunder time itself. Would he have looked the same to my father as he struggled for his life?
I didn't realize this was a 5-page book, and it's going to take a while because it's not exactly a quick read. The voice actor that is reading it is not exactly reading very quickly. So we are actually going to save this for next time. This has a very much... So I played the original Alone in the Dark way back when it first came out on, I think it was DOS. Like early 90s. I'm not even sure when it actually came out, but I think I played it in the early 90s. I was a kid, and I had a lot of fun playing it. It was creepy, and it was weird. And it was a lot of puzzles and stuff like that, and this feels very much like that. It also has a little bit of the Resident Evil feel to it, with the whole third-person, over-the-shoulder, horror environment. All the locked doors where it looks like there's going to be special things hidden behind them. But again, that's also how Alone in the Dark was. It's been a very long time since I played it, though. But there's obviously a lot of puzzles. I've already seen 2 slider puzzles from what it looked like. And then there's all the locked doors, and so there's lots of things you need to find. And I'm really looking forward to playing more of this game, and I hope you guys are looking forward to more of it as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel, because it really helps my channel grow. And as always, keep your head up and keep moving forward. This is Rough Gnome signing off. Bye-bye!